Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, this is the Flourysh 5, where we spend about 5 minutes with some of your favorite brands here on Flourysh, Black-owned premier brands. And with me today is Andrea Lyons, CEO and founder of Anna Pookie. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Andrea, AKA Pookie, okay? We're going to take it back to when you were a child, because that's the inspiration behind this brand, right? You were telling me your family loved birthdays. So tell us about the tradition that you have in your family with birthdays.
Absolutely. So my grandmother was an only child, and she had 7 children. And then all of those 7 children had children, of course. And so no matter what the circumstance was, no matter what was going on, my grandmother and my mom always made sure that we celebrated birthdays. And it could be just a box cake that my grandmother made. Everybody liked the old school chocolate outside with the yellow on the inside. And she would make that. We would get candles. We would sing happy birthday and blow out the candles. So when I started thinking about what I wanted to call my company, I thought about a special time in my life. And that was a special time in my life when I was Pookie, and my older sister was Anna. And so I just named it that. I've always loved the ring of the 2 names together. And, it just was a good feeling for me. So I wanted to bring that same essence to my company. And so that's why I named the company Anna Pookie.
Yes.
And I know when someone calls me Pookie, they know me from really a long time ago.
Yes. And I imagine then, and even now, there's not a lot of representation on party details, party stationery and cups and plates. And so where did the inspiration come in to say, not only am I going to bring this tradition of celebration, but I want to see beautiful Black and brown faces on your product?
So it honestly started about 21 years ago when my sister was pregnant with my nephew. We were looking for party supplies for baby shower, that had Black babies on them. Couldn't find anything. 2 years later, when she had my niece, we still couldn't find anything. Fast forward to 2016, when I had my daughter, there was still nothing. And so I just honestly got frustrated from looking and trying to piece things together, or having no variety. If there was one, it may have been, a princess, but she's a Black princess, but she's in the background, and the other white princesses are in the foreground. And so I just honestly got frustrated. And so one day I said, I'm going to do it. And I found some illustrators whose work I liked, and just started doing the research. I have no background in party supplies. I have no background in stationery, but spent a lot of late nights Googling. Yeah. I do work another job, and I have a 6-year-old. So a lot of late nights just doing research and just getting it done. And I went to print, found someone to print them for me, and went to print. And thank goodness for my husband and for my mom, who both gave me angel loans to get the business started. And I ordered product and hit the go button in November 2018.
Wow. And so now you have a whole array of products that you offer. Can you go through, what people there's an upcoming birthday, an upcoming celebration. What can they find on Anna Pookie?
Sure. I have a couple with me. I'll go through what my favorites. All of them, let me say this, all of them are my favorites. And of course, I'm going to say that. But this is my very first illustration that I got from my illustrator when we first started talking about it. And she did this design based on a picture that I gave her of my daughter. So This is the ballerina. Yeah. And it's even hanging on my daughter's wall in her bedroom. So this has been my favorite. So we have ballerina. My second favorite is mermaid, because who doesn't want to be a magical mermaid?
Yes.
And it's just beautiful. And what I try to do is you never will see the same design. So you have the ballerina, but you have this cup, because I just didn't like matchy things.
Yes.
We have a princess theme, which I think is beautiful. I've had some adults use these for bridal showers. So those are beautiful. And then earlier this year, because I was getting a lot of parents like, what about the boys? What about the boys? So we develop a pirate.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Thank you. It's complementary to our mermaid. And we've also done superheroes for boys and girls this year. So we just have a lot of variety. And I'm looking, of course, to do more things in the coming years. But that's what we have right now. And we have a couple more things. But yeah, it's been an awesome journey.
What has been some of the feedback that you're getting from your customers? I'm sure they're returning customers. Once they're with you, they're with you. But yes. I'm curious what they're telling you about, what are the children saying when they arrive to the birthday party and they see kids that look like them all around them?
The one comment that I get that I love the most is when parents are unboxing, getting ready for the parties, and the girls or the boys open is like, oh my goodness, they look like me, because we don't see that representation in the party aisle. I mean, if we go to any Walmart, any Target, you just don't see it. So for them to have that joy to open up this package that they get from us and say, oh my goodness, it looks like me, is one of the best compliments and the best feedback I get. And the second thing I get a lot from people is that the illustrations are beautiful, and they are. I mean, my illustrators are just the best and they do a really good job. So not only are they representative of Black children, but they're also giving them something that's beautiful and something that is not an afterthought and something that is not thrown together. We take a lot of time working on our illustrations. Yeah,
they are heroes, they're princesses, they're mermaids. And they deserve to see that reflected in society. And so we just thank you for taking this idea and bringing it to life, because you're bringing a lot of joy and you're bringing a lot of affirmation to kids, to Black and brown kids that really, truly need it. Welcome to Flourysh.
Thank you so much. And I want to thank you all too for offering this platform for small business owners. It's been an honor for me to be accepted and have my products on the platform. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You stay on your road, man. You stay on your path. Eventually things will begin to flourish for you.
Flourishing.
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 Flourishing and doing well.